Welcome back. The last time we met, this thing wasn't running all that great, and it still isn't. So welcome to part 2 of getting the Mini Cooper running better. Now the last time where we left off was I had something up my sleeve, a little bit of a trick, if you will. Not really a trick, but it's something automotive wise to see maybe what the problem is with this thing. And here it is. A smoker. Not for meat, no, this is for the exact problem that we're having. It's an economical automobile smoke leak detector, and this is the user manual, so we're gonna put that aside for now. We are gonna need that. I probably shouldn't have slammed this down like I did, but you know, it's all for the effect. And this right here is for like cow udders, and we got our leads for our 12 volts, and we got another udder thing. We got another udder thing, and we got our smoke juice, which is probably maybe baby oil. It's like probably glycerin or something, which I think that's all baby oil is. And this is like our little hanging deal. That looks like it goes into here. Oh, it feels like it's cross-threading already. Yep, let's get that going. All right, got it. Alrighty, got that on. Take this off. You know, it's a pretty simple device, but hopefully this will help us pinpoint our problem. We got our user manual. We got these. We gotta cut those off. Go ahead and hook this up. Now this is interesting. This looks like medical stuff, man. Cool. Oh, I see. And then this, I think you hook the machine up to that. All right, cool. So there's no getting around something like this. I'm gonna have to read the directions, so I'll be right back. Okay. Got this thing hooked up, got it hanging off of there, all the way to here. Got it in the intake, got this one I'm using, seems to be the best fit. And then as soon as you hook it up, it starts. It's gonna be air. And I think the air would blow it up. I don't know, I'm just gonna put it on smoke. I think it needs both. I don't know, I'm gonna just try air first. And then smoke? I don't think it needs air. I think the air blows it up. We'll just try smoke. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's smoking a little bit here. It's gonna take a little while to get going. There we go, smoking good. Okay, let's hook it up. And then we're gonna grab a light and see what we got. Not the, might have to block that off. Okay, I think I'm gonna block this off. So block the intake off. We want our smoke finding its way out of other places instead of that. Let's try this again. Something happening over here. We have a huge leak going on here. Now I seem to have found a leak. Problem is finding it, and all the feeling around and looking around with this little light isn't gonna help. I need to take more parts off, starting again with the intercooler. Okay, look, I've got this all taken apart in the front because I could not see where the smoke was coming from. I tell you what, this thing was like 80 bucks, and there's other models that are like 40 or 50, but I wanted to go with one that was a little bit better because, don't throw good money after bad or bad money after good when you have two hands in the birds or so. I don't know, whatever. But anyways, this just paid for itself because I never would have found this problem without this. Check this out. First, let me show you, I had to pull the fiberglass fascia off that holds the condenser and the radiator. So here is the supercharger. Another vacuum line here. I could not see, the smoke was coming from down here. I just could not see, and I thought maybe it was this vacuum line. So I hooked up the smoke going to here. I had it going here, and it was, coming out from down there, so I figured, okay, maybe this has a crack in it. So then I just could not see past this because this black part was here, the shroud. I just could not see a thing. So let me show you what we got. Oh, by the way, can you see the problem? See it right there? See it? Okay, we got our smoke going. Now can you see it? No, not yet? All right, here, let's get some light on it. Look at that. There is a big crack. This has been crushed somehow. Yeah, it's all crushed, caved in. So it's got a big crack. Now, the mass airflow sensor is right here. So you've got your intake, and then your airflow meter, and then airflow is coming in, getting sucked in here, unmetered. So the car is confused, doesn't know what to do. So, where can I get one of these pieces? And how hard is it going to be to replace it? It doesn't look too hard. I think just taking this off and this guy and all that stuff. So, let's turn this off. It wasn't too bad getting this off of here. It's just a bunch of bolts and stuff. So, just need to find one of these. eBay, here we come. So I discovered that this was going to be easier said than done. Now, for example, it's not that it's hard to find this part. There's a few of them on eBay. So nothing like that, no. But here, the cheapest one I found is used, and it's 120 bucks. And here's the problem with this one. See this tab right here? It's broken. And I was gonna buy it until I noticed this. This part is imperative to hold this part onto the car. When you're assembling it, you have to have this piece. So this is pretty much useless. Can't use it. Let's see. Then there is this one. Looks decent. It's a used one. Comes with these inserts here. Comes with the gasket. It looks okay. The mounting tab is intact. But right here, almost 200 bucks. No way. Okay, how about this one here? This is a brand new one. $400 for this brand new one. Now, it looks really nice. Comes with the inserts. Comes with this piece here. But $400? No. Okay, maybe I'm going about this all wrong. How about Google? Maybe I could find an aftermarket one? Let's try that. All this stuff is on eBay. Then I came across this company, Out Motoring. Supercharger intake duct. TPE Precision V2. Wow, this thing looks awesome. But $544.95, then you have to add in your tax and your shipping. But it does come with all this stuff. Now guys, if you're watching this video, I'd love to put this on the car if you want to sponsor us. Now it looks like it's a 3D printed piece, printed from carbon fiber reinforced nylon. Now although, again, $550 doesn't seem to be that bad of a price, considering how nice this piece is, that's still too much money for us. And this channel is all about doing things on the cheap, if we can. So what can I do instead? Well, I decided to fix it. I think I'm gonna JB Weld this thing and hope for the best. So let's see what JB Weld has in store. JB Weld plastic. Now this here looks like what I'm gonna need. Looks like it's gap filling, bumpers, fenders, body panels, flexible, rigid plastics, carbon fiber, and so on. This is probably what I'm gonna go ahead and get. It's high strength, 3,770 PSI tensile strength, That's definitely what we need. This is what we're gonna get, so I think we're gonna make a run to the parts store and try this, because like I said, we try to do things on the cheap and on a budget here, and we're all about DIY. Okay, Advance Auto, here we come. Okay, back from the parts store. Got the coffee. Ooh, that's hot. And we got the stuff. It says it's great for gap filling, bumpers and fenders, body panels, flexible and rigid plastics. And this is the part I'm thinking that this is going to be the best for. Carbon fiber and thermal plastics. It goes, from plastic to plastic to metal and more. So this is the stuff. I didn't want to get like a cheap stuff. I went with the good stuff, the JB Weld. So let's go ahead and we got to get this pipe off of there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it out instead of trying to do it on the car. It's just the right way to do it because I want to scuff it up and maybe try to melt it a little bit first and then put the stuff on the outside just for extra reinforcement. So let's go ahead and get this off of there. Plus, I also want to make sure that I go ahead and seal around the marriage between the pipe and the supercharger itself. I've been reading online where these things leak. There is a gasket, and I think we have that leakage thing going on. It's like a common issue where there's oil consumption. So if I look, there's a lot of oil leakage here. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe reseal this too anyway. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's get to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, it took some doing, but it is off, and you can see how oily and filthy it is down in there. And I think what I might end up doing is pushing this out down to the house and pressure washing it. But these right here were really hard to get out. I hope to the good Lord that I can push them back in. They have like these retainers. You can see those silver things. They're meant not to pull out, but they can go in, so I'm pretty confident that I can get them back in. But here's the part. This is the dirty little culprit right here, and somebody's been in here. I think they thought it was leaking too. I think they tried to fix the oil leak, and I also think someone was trying to fix this problem. I think there was a problem with this car before with this erratic idle. I did buy this car not running. Long story, I'm not going to get into it, but I was actually lied to about the car. But you can see this part is not really made that well. Look at the castings on it. It's pretty nasty, but let's take a look at our crack. Here it is right here. So I was looking online. It just seems that this spot right here might be the way it was fabricated. I don't know. Maybe it just gets really hot and that's it. But anyway, we have to fix this. But first, we're going to clean it all up. And then I think getting it back on the car is going to be a wrestling match. So let's just go ahead and start doing it. You don't need to see me clean it. We'll get this thing pushed out tomorrow and get it cleaned up, I think. Wow, okay, well, that was a lot of work, but it was kind of successful melting it, and I'm gonna go ahead and still epoxy it, of course. But that was successful. There's no light coming through, melting it. So I'm kind of glad I didn't buy a new one of these at what, you know, whatever the prices were, $250, $300, ridiculous. And for that aftermarket, what, over $500? So hopefully this is gonna hold up. I was able to go ahead and get that, you know, that wave that was in here out for the most part. So it's way better than it was. So now we're gonna go ahead and use the JB Weld plastic bond. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, it's looking good, and it's just about set up. Always keep this around, don't throw it out yet, so you can make sure and test this instead of touching that, your part. Also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and find one of these things. I've got it all cleaned up. This is the gasket. See, I need coffee. It's getting late too. The gasket that goes in here, obviously it's been leaking. Somebody RTV'd the heck out of it. If I can't, I am also gonna RTV the heck out of it. Problem is when you're trying to wrestle this in there, it's gonna get all nasty and the RTV is gonna be setting up, and that's probably what the person that did this probably had that same problem. So I do wanna find another one of these. Also, I'm gonna get some engine degreaser and spray this, and there's a lot of blow-by and stuff that leaked out and is on the subframe back there. I will seal off all these things and make sure that they're sealed up before we go ahead and add water to this thing. So for now, I'm gonna grab some coffee. Looks like another run to the parts store. Gotta grab oil for this thing. Next is tomorrow morning pushing this out, getting it pressure washed. So we'll see you then. Till then, in the morning. Well, hello, we're back, finally. Why do I say it that way? Because it's not the next morning. In fact, it's not even the next day. It's like 2 weeks later because I finally got the gasket in. Okay, all right, sorry. Hang on a second. I get like this sometimes. Coffee. Got the new gasket. And it's a good thing that we got a new one because I was looking these over and I was thinking, oh, this gasket must be a new and improved, not this one, a new and improved because it's a little bit different of a design. No, that's not the case. Actually, this is so deformed that it is just no good. So that's not gonna help the case of this sucking in air. So this is really nice and actually is a proper BMW gasket. It was $17 for this piece of rubber, which actually is not that bad. There were ones that I found that were like $32 and it was a lot of money. Sorry, I gotta get the coffee. All right, I'm back. All right, so like it's not that much money. I mean, yeah, a gasket's a lot, but actually you can tell this has like metal or something. Not this one. You can tell it has metal in it. But anyway, and I got this thing. This is actually like a special terminal thing for the battery, you know, because BMW, they just have to be different. Well, this snapped when I took it off of the battery. So this came in. This was $10. Yeah, got the coffee. Oh, it's nice and hot. Also, pressure washed the thing. It's not the best. I mean, the oil that was, like, there's some on the AC pump down in there. I'm gonna have to do, like, another one before this gets put back together. Also, back in here on the subframe, you can see it down in there. Can you? You can't? Sorry. Let's try it again. See it down in there? I think you can see it now. Anyway, nonetheless, we can finally start putting this thing back together. When I say we, I mean me. But the good news is, you know, it's been sitting here it's not been 2 weeks. I'm starting to settle down a little bit because I got the coffee. It's more like 8 or 9 days. But, you know, when you're waiting for a part to come in, it seems like 2 weeks. Oh, and did I also say that gasket that I've been waiting for, you know, I could have waited without the, you know, I could have not had the other piece, like the battery terminal thing. Could have started putting this back together without that. But the gasket, I had to wait. I had no other choice but to wait for that until that came in to start putting this back together. Did I tell you that the mail carrier sent that to another city? So it would have been here sooner, but she took it somewhere else. Shall we put the car back together? Okay, well, I didn't want to have to do it, and I didn't do it when I took it off, and I thought maybe I was going to have to do it to put this on. It's just going to be easier to take off part of this intake. I got to take this off in order to get this on, because 3 things basically have to happen at once, and it's just not going to happen, so this has got to come off.
Sweet.
Okay, everything is buttoned back up, and let's keep our fingers crossed that this thing runs good. I really want to get this thing running for my son. It's been a long time. It's been 5 years. Let's see what happens, guys. Now remember, we're looking to get rid of that surging idle. And right here at first, I kind of got a little worried. But then it started to level off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the video here, but through this entire thing, it idled perfectly. Oh yeah, the smoke, don't worry about that. That is from the engine degreaser, and I wasn't able to run the engine to burn off any residual. I can't believe it. You hear it? It's sounding good. I think I've done it. I finally fixed something on carburetors and coffee. And it's fuel injected. We got a bit of smoke. That is from all the oil and all the degreaser that I put in there from, a couple weeks ago. Letting it get up to temp. Things are sounding good. This feels better than Christmas. It really does. Well, that was awesome. I was doing a live show and everything, and man, this thing is it's running awesome. So, I just want to thank you for sticking around on this episode. It's time to get this thing buttoned up again, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to run it one more time, just give it a look over. Let's get this thing put back together again. What in the world is that? It just never ends with this car. Come back next time to find out what's going on with the Mini Cooper. Until then, thanks for watching.